In this video, I'm going to review one of Larry Benedict's brand new reports, Trump's Trigger Tickers, free stocks to watch for outside gains. This is one of the best reports I've read from Larry because he has found a completely new way to trade stocks and make 2x to 3x more gains and buying stocks directly in the short term. Completely new strategy. So if you're at all interested in one ticker trader, you're going to want to watch this review of this report. After I've done this, I'm going to walk you through the members area for everything you get with one ticker trader, and at the end of the video I'm going to share my personal thoughts on the service, having been a member since 2022. So let's get into it. So this report was only released last week. I have read it and I'll be honest with you, I was blown away. Now if you don't know, Larry Benedict is a master options trader. He basically trades stocks using options, and options are basically a financial instrument to basically sort of hold stocks without having to buy and sell them, but you can profit whether the market rises or falls. Great strategy. Larry's been crushing it this year, so if you're too interested in that, I strongly suggest you join One Ticker Trader. But Larry has found a brand new way to trade stocks and all of the crazy market volatility using leveraged ETFs. I've never heard of this before, and I was blown away after I read this report. So, long and short of it, the markets are highly volatile after Trump basically has, been issuing all of his new tariffs on the world, and is basically creating market chaos. Now, that would scare a lot of investors off. But basically, market volatility holds a lot of opportunity, because volatility means there's sharp moves in stock prices, whether that is up and down. And the new strategy that Larry is introducing using leveraged ETFs basically means that you can just buy one of the stocks in these leveraged ETFs. It gives you exposure to an underlying stock, but the beautiful thing of these things is that they are leveraged, i.e., that there's debt involved, not with you, but the leverage ETF holds debt in order to buy these stocks, and you basically get the upside of bigger gains over a short period of time. This is a short-term trading strategy where basically you can make 2x, 3x more gains than you would than buying the stock directly. These are absolutely fascinating, because the beautiful thing about leveraged ETFs, they're a lot easier to understand than trading options, because all you need to do is just buy a stock in the leveraged ETFs and you'll have exposure to the underlying stock for that ETF is basically holding. And another beautiful thing about these leveraged ETFs, you can profit whether the underlying stock you want to trade goes up or goes down. So this is the perfect financial instrument to use to trade all of this market volatility. And it is this is extremely exciting. I haven't done one of these trades yet because this is only a new strategy, but I must admit I'm extremely excited to try a few of these trades out to see how it pans out, because it's a completely new way to play all of the volatile markets without having to use options. Don't get me wrong, options trading is a brilliant way to make short-term profits and play volatility, but this is, by using leveraged ETFs, it's just easier to understand and play the big swings in the market. Now, in this report, Larry also gives free stock. Basically, he lists free stocks to play by using leveraged ETFs. Now, I can't give a name of these stocks or the ETFs Larry suggests, but because that's for members only. But what I can say is that the stocks Larry gives are some of the biggest players out there that are highly volatile. We're talking premium AI stocks. So it's a really, really exciting opportunity for basically investors to make strong short-term gains, and whilst the market's really volatile. And I personally think, and I think Larry thinks as well, that 2025 is going to be a very volatile year for the stock market. I don't see the market's really settling down and recovering anytime soon. I mean, it's going to be a very volatile year, which means it's brilliant for the likes of us who want to trade the volatility by using leveraged ETFs, but also Larry's options trades and options strategies as well. So this report was fascinating. It introduced something new. It's very rare that, whether it's Larry's stuff or other stuff, you're very rare that you find something new and interesting. But this blew me away because it's such a smart and interesting way to trade stocks without having to buy stocks directly, but also make decent gains over the short term. So I'll be sure to, test out Larry's ETF trades. So I give that report 5 out of 5. I thought it was brilliant. Fascinating strategy, and I'll be very exciting to see how it pans out during the summer. So what do you get with One Ticker Trader? So you get the issues and updates. Basically, this is where you get Larry's monthly newsletter, where he gives a huge rundown of the market and gives you opportunities to watch. This is also, more importantly, where you get all of Larry's options trades and also any of the new ETF trades that Larry will soon be introducing to his trade list. So this is a very important section because you get the monthly report and all of the trades that Larry issues to his subscribers. Now, this section is a special report section. This is the one I've just walked you through, but there's a load of other reports as well. These brand new ones as well. The 3X Retirement Accelerator and Drill Baby Drill, how to leverage your wealth in the US energy market, and a whole loads more. How to boost your profits with leveraged ETFs. You got a load of reports here. The Bitcoin skimming blueprint, which is fascinating, how to trade Bitcoin without actually buying Bitcoin, another great strategy. So yeah, my favorite section. You got loads of reports here issuing all of Larry's secrets of how he trades the market and makes outside gains in a short period of time. You got the portfolio, which lists all of your open trades. You get all of his videos where basically he shows you, basically where to do all these trades. Think or Swim basically is his recommended one, but there's so many others out there you don't have to use it. But yeah, he shows you how to place the trades with Think or Swim. That is my review of One Ticker Trader. I'm going to give you my final thoughts. I've been a member since 2022. I've done many of Larry's options trades, and I can tell you that I've made some decent gains trading his trades over the years. Now, I don't do every one of his trades. I pick and choose what I want to trade. I'm just an armchair investor, probably like yourself. But I find his options trades really addictive. Once you get into it, it's so addictive. Not in a bad way, but it's just very exciting. Because you're basically playing the markets like a pro trader. And you can make some decent gains very, very quickly. You can potentially make 100, 150, 200% your money in a very short period of time. But Larry's strategy is mainly, make small profits little and often. Don't risk the house, if that makes sense. He just, takes small. He advises his readers to take small bets, build up your retirement, your trading account, and puts, slightly more on as you go on. And also, with all of his new ETF trades, yeah, I'm sure it's going to take One Ticker Trader to a whole new level. So, I give this service 5 out of 5. I think it's probably my favorite, stock and trading advisory service. I don't think there's one out there like it. It's absolutely brilliant. So, my advice is give One Ticker Trader a try. I'll put a link in the comment description below. They've just dropped the price as well. I think you can join for $79, I do believe. And I do believe you get a pretty decent money back guarantee. It's either a 60 or 90 days. Sorry, I couldn't convert that. But you get a 60 to 90 day money back guarantee. I think it's 90 actually. So you get 3 whole months to try the service, try his trades, read his reports. If you don't like it, you can get your money back in that time. So, You've got everything to gain and nothing to lose. This, what Larry's teaching here is the only way to play the markets in 2025, because things are going to be so volatile. And Larry's strategies are perfectly suited to volatile market. So why not give one ticker trader a try in the link in comment description below. If nothing else, to read Larry's new report all about leveraged ETFs and how to trade them. Brilliant strategy. Anyway, that's what I've got for you. If you want to join One Ticker Trader, link in the comment description below where you can join for a massive 80% off. Thanks for joining me. I hope you found value in the video, and I'll speak to you soon.